A batch number must be created before it can be assigned to a product. Unlike serial number assignment, a batch number cannot be entered directly into the batch number field on the order line. It must be created in the batch number form and then selected from the line in either the sales or purchase order. Let's take a look at how to do this in AX. I'll go back to the Inventory Management module, and underneath Inquiries, Dimensions, we'll open the Batches form. Here, I'll create a new batch number. I'll select the item number and enter the manufacturing date of today. You'll notice that a batch number has some additional fields such as the expiration date, a quality order status, shelf advice date, and best before date. If you continue scrolling across on this form, I'll maximize it so we can see it better, you'll also notice additional fields for batch disposition codes and batch disposition statuses. These are some additional features that are specific to process industries. For more information about these, you can refer to the Process Manufacturing courseware. If you click the General tab, you can see the same basic information, and you'll notice there's additional fields and settings that are specific to vendor batches. The Description tab allows you to type in some detailed information about this batch number. I'll go ahead and create a second batch number for the same item, manufactured on the same date. Now we'll go create a new purchase order and use these batch numbers. I'll go over to Procurement and Sourcing, open the purchase orders form, click the New button, select a vendor, and then click OK. I'll select the item number and update the quantity. For this example, I'll do a quantity of 40. We'll assign 20 to the first batch number and 20 to the second batch number. Again, if the entire lot of 40 are going to be assigned to the same batch number, I can go down to the Line Details tab and specify the batch number on the Product tab by using the drop-down box. If the batch number does not exist, I can right-click and select View Details to go back to the batch number screen and select it. We're going to use the registration process again, which is found underneath the Update Line button, which is found underneath the More button, and then select Registration. This time, when I split, I'm going to choose to split a quantity of 20 and click OK. You can see in my demo data, a batch number has been allocated automatically, but I want to change these to the batch numbers that we created. So I will click Add, and then change the batch number to the batch number that we created. I'll add a second line for the second line here, and choose the other batch number that we manually created. Now you can see the quantities are for 20 of each, and when I click Post All, the system will update the batch numbers to the 2 batch numbers that we manually created. If I close the window and go back to the purchase order, if I click Inventory and then Transactions, we can view the details of these batch numbers. You can see the serial numbers that are assigned here, and if I add the inventory dimension display for the batch number, we'll be able to see the batch numbers for each of these quantities. In this case, serial numbers have been automatically created for each of the different quantities. So the first 20 lines are for the batch number ending in 88, and the last 20 lines are for the serial numbers or batch numbers ending in 89. There's a new feature in AX 2012 R3 which allows you to complete a batch merge. This results in items from different batches with the same dimensions becoming one batch. Join me in the next lesson to learn more about this new feature.